Hello, hello, my dashers. It is another week. We are here, and oh, it has been a crazy, busy week. Yeah. Let me see, make sure that my audio on. Okay, we're good. Woohoo! Um, yeah. Let's see if there's anyone in the house today. Um, so it has begun. Home base actually started happening this week. Hey, Rose, how are you? How are you doing? Promise I will call you after the show. Hey, Tim, Mo Bang for your buck is in the house. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It has been a astronomical week. As you can tell, I'm like getting more gray hairs as the new journey in my life begins. How was your vacation? Um, Rocky. It was either cloudy, rainy. I mean, we had 15 to 20-foot waves. I mean, the ship was going like this. It was like I felt like I was drunk and I didn't even have a drink. It was all I mean, it was crazy. But it didn't bother me any. My sister has motion sickness, so she would have hated it. But it was all right. Hey, CL driver, whoop whoop whoop! Dang, I'm early for a change. I know. Are you feeling okay? You feeling okay? Let's see what everybody's saying. Hello, hello. Doug's in the house. Grand good day. Laughing queer. This side of the pond. My down under from Australia. There's Rose, lovely Rose doing her thing. Whoop whoop. Judith, hey. My dashers. They're all in the house early today. How are you? It has been one heck of a week. I got to tell you, it has started, believe it or not. The home base. Oh my gosh. I'm going to post a video after the just a short. But the trees, my pad has been cleared. It has been leveled. Dirt has been the ground has been raised up and flattened. There's still some work that they have to do, so they're going to finish that around the beginning of the year, so in January. But the trees to the plot are done. They're gone. Well, they're not gone. They're actually piled up, and I have to take a chainsaw and then cut them for wood because I will be having a fireplace in my barn dominium. So yeah, so I'll be stacking wood, but I got to get the concrete and the barn. I'll also post some pictures on the community post of what I am thinking of. Um, don't ever start shopping in Temu. Yeah, I don't think so. I'd go crazy, huh? I am guessing I'm gearing up for courtside. Absolutely, me too. I'm actually can't wait because I miss this year. I will actually be able to enjoy courtside. As some of you know, I mean, I've only gone to courtside for 2 years. The first year I went, my mom got COVID the second week that I was supposed to stay, so I had to leave early. Last year I went, and as you know, I had a boss that had me working from 6 a.m. in the morning until 8 o'clock at night, Monday through Friday, and sometimes Saturday and Sunday. So I never really got to enjoy anything. So I left early because what was the point? I could do that at home. So I wasn't going to get a break from work. So therefore, I went home early. which I was bummed about. But so this year, no boss. So I'm so excited to do courtside this year. Um, Good progress on the lot. I know. It literally is, it's scary to think that when I first look at the lot and it was just, okay, so for those that don't know, I purchased an acre lot on my sister's property. She had 13 acres, so she gave up 1 acre. I'm purchasing it outright with easement and the whole 9 yards, so that acre will be mine. So I can be mortgage free. I'm building a barn dominium. So I will have a garage that I can pull my camper van into and basically live in in my barn, in the van while it's parked inside the garage and plugged in while I'm building out the barndominium. So it doesn't have to be all done at like once. And then if I want to take off for a couple months, just do so and then come back. We're all good. So that is the plan. We have a nice little yard for the dogs. And it's gonna look like a house, when I'm done with it, except for a bigger garage. Um, I don't know. Did I show you guys what I was looking at? I got a DeWalt battery operated chainsaw you can borrow. I know, but I mean, to get it here, how am I going to get it? You're in Australia. Really, Graham? Was it going to fly over here? I can buy my own. But thank you for offering, Graham. I won't make hug. Oh, no way. Dude, you're not coming to courtside? You stink. Oh, that stinks. I got 2 acres you can have. Yeah, in Australia. Okay, how am I gonna get there? Fly over, and then what I do with my van? I love you, Graham, but one of these days I will visit, but I don't think I'll live in Australia. See? I thought so too, right, Judith? No, Tim. Calling the doctor tomorrow. Wow. You've been sick quite a long time, Rose. Even I got wiped out, what, 3 days before the cruise, but I fortunately, thank goodness, was okay by the time I left. Um, yeah, for those of you that know, Monday through Saturday morning, I was on a cruise, and literally from Galveston to Costa Maya, I mean, literally, the boat was like this the whole entire time. We even were in port, and the boat was still rocking. It was cloudy, it was rainy. I mean, granted, it was 80, which was nice, but it was still cloudy, rainy, wet. It was like nasty. And then we went to Cozumel the next day. And again, the same thing. We had a little bit of sun for a few hours, but then it went right back to clouds. And then on the way back from Cozumel back to Galveston, there was a huge storm. So again, it was really, really rocking on the way back. So I considered it like rocking me to sleep, and it was literally people were walking, like sideways. It was pretty funny. It's like you were drunk without even having a drink. And I could imagine the people that had the drink package that specifically get it to drink, how they fared. When we got to port, I was told there were 15 people in sick bay, with seasickness. I was like, wow. Mm. Oh god, great. I missed a joke. Yeah, I don't, Graham, the hair moves every time. I'll have to look at it again after the show. Is that like you got a bridge for sale? You got 2 acres you can have? Yeah, is that like a bridge for sale? I hope the doctor can fix you up. Yes, I hope so too. Prayers for Rose on a fast recovery. So always, always, Rose. 8 days running, a fever, chills, freezing, sweating, bones, muscles aching. It's been bad. Definitely for 8 days. If it lasts more than 3, you should have gone. So yes, definitely go to the doctor's tomorrow or, an emergency care or something. Get some antibiotics, something's going on. And it's kind of tough because this is the season that it goes from hot to cold, hot to cold, hot to cold. And usually that's when I get my, bronchitis or whatever. And I think between the stresses of everything that's been happening, and that's how I got sick. So, my sister is leaving for the holidays to be with my brother-in-law's family, and they have a German Shepherd, and I'm watching the dogs, watching her German Shepherd. Her German Shepherd name is Bo. I'm watching Mr. Bo, and he is a talker. Like talker. So if you hear him, because I went and kind of closed the door a bit, so I don't think he likes that. Come on, Lucky. Come here, Lucky. Come on. There you go. Lucky knows how to open up the door. Okay. Come on, Lucky. Come on, you want to say hi to everybody? Come on. Up, up, up. Come on, up. There you go. This is Lucky, everybody. This is the lab. Come on, you gotta say hi. Say hi. No, you all set? Okay. All right, you said hi. That was my father's dog. And then y'all know Mr. Zeus. And Mr. Bo is a German Shepherd. He's a senior German Shepherd. So it is a fun house here. If you don't come, I'll have to take over. Oh no. You would have been doing. We love you, Rose. You've got to get better. You've got to get better, girl. And a lot of it has to first and foremost, take care of you. You have to take care of you because no one else is going to do it for you. So prayers for a fast recovery. Make sure you get your antibiotics. Make sure you get your vitamin C. Make sure you get rest. That's what you need when you're sick. Absolutely. I knew that. He's a big boy. Yes, he is. That's why I had to get a new. Now y'all understand why I had to get the bigger van. Because Zeus and I were fine in the small little Cascade camper. But having the jewelry business and then having that kind of a big dog, yeah, that's not going to fit in the Cascade camper full time. So now I understand why I had to get a bigger van. And there, Lucky the lap dog, yeah. Sometimes he thinks he is. And he's just sitting here. And now Mr. Bo is just Mr. Bo. Come on, Mr. Bo. Here he comes. I'm right here. Okay, stop it. I mean, if you guys come on up, come on, come on, come on up, come on up, come on, come on up, come on up, Mr. Bo, Mr. Bo. He is a talker, guys. So if you hear him, He's not in pain. He's just whining and complaining because he wants pets all the time. Okay, lay down. Lay down. Mr. Bo. Mr. Bo. to teach Lucky not to jump on you. I know. Well, here's the thing. When my dad got Lucky, my mom was like, that dog lived in a porch that was probably 10 by 20, and that was enclosed porch, and that was it. He, had to be tied up on the leash outside. He couldn't come into the house. He couldn't come into the kitchen. He couldn't, hang out with my dad in the man cave and all that kind of stuff. And when my father passed, Lucky had free reign of the whole dang house. He's on the couch. He's sleeping on the bed. He has his own bed, believe it or not. Okay, he doesn't sleep with me, but he sleeps on his own twin size bed. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me right now? He is a spoiled dog. Spoiled dog. Hello, Peg. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, but Mr. Bo is a talker. He is a complainer, whiner, whatever you want to call him, but he just wants loving and pets. He was a stray that my sister took on. He had an allergy, and so most of his skin, it looked like he had mange, but it was just an allergy. It wasn't mange. And he was so thin when she took him in, and now he's got the right weight. He's got hair back, but he's a senior dog. He is a senior dog. He's kind of walking slow. He's funny. Oh, you have no idea how funny he is. He is so funny. Roxy is a big talker as well, something that the dog she manages to get her message across all the time. I know. And it's funny because when they start howling, all three of them go. Zeus doesn't know how to howl, so he just does his little his little chihuahua bark. It's not a full-on bark. It's like a half bark. It's too funny. Everybody's saying hi. Yay. Thank you, Rose. Putting up Peg's link. No, Lucky is just well taken care of. Yeah. Lucky's a lucky dog because Dad picked him. That's how he got his name, because he was lucky. And anybody, they were selling puppies or whatever, and my dad was holding Lucky, cuddling Lucky, petting him, whatever. And somebody would come to look at the dog to buy him, and he'd put his body like this and still pet, so no one would take him until he could convince my mom to actually get the dog. So yeah, it was pretty cute, I have to admit. You've got lovely crystal. I got your lovely crystal package. Yay! I'm glad you like it. I hope you love it. Yes. I wish my wife would talk. Bad dog. Bad dog. Hey, Brenda. Brenda's in the house. Brenda Burner. I'm so glad you got your package, Peg. Yay. Just in time for Christmas. There's Brenda. And there's Brenda's link. See, Rose is always on it. She's like getting everybody's link out there. Bam, 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 bam. So yeah, this week, I tell you, has been awesome. I will post a video, a short that just shows the biggest tree coming down. I have a video I'm going to edit tonight so I can start putting up all of the homestead videos. I'm going to make a playlist of just home base, because I know a lot of people are interested about buying land and how they're doing it. And a lot of people are, oh, well, don't get a metal building. Don't get a metal building. And I'm like, you don't understand. If you were to build a sticks and bricks garage is going to cost you twice as much as it would a steel building. Now, understand it's going to get insulated. It's going to get, wired up and plumbing in the concrete. It's going to be like a normal thing. And it's going to be insulated. So it's like going to be a regular home. It just has the shell is going to be metal. No big deal. But I can build it out as I go. I don't have to put down this big chunk of money right up front, and I can just live inside the garage in the van. I'll have electricity in there, so I'll just plug in, shut the solar down and everything else, and just plug in and use my electricity from the barn-dominium while I'm building out said barn-dominium. So I know it's weird, but before y'all start judging, wait till it's finished and then you can judge. I'm babysitting. Oh, good for you. How many and how old? Yeah, how many and how old? It has been a week. Dear husband's in the hospital and I can't get anything but healthcare done. I know. It's tough, especially when you're caring for someone. Because it's like you devote your whole life to getting that done. And I know it's a lot, but do take a breath every now and then. I mean, you actually have, even if it's just for an hour a day to just rest and relax and do something, but that hour is going to help you get reset. Just don't burn yourself out, Peg. It's tough, caring for another. And then, I mean, issues happen and you love them and you don't complain or anything else, but definitely take about an hour a day just to quietly do I don't care, meditate, listen to music, read a book, do something for you. Stop, Mr. Bo. Stop. The whining is just driving me crazy. Anyways, that's what I would suggest. Find a corner for a fruit tree, plant easier and better. What you like the most? For me, it would have been a mango tree. Oh, yeah. That's okay. My mom loved fruit trees. She loved fruit trees. And I planted apple, oranges, banana. No, we didn't have a banana tree. Apple, orange. And I actually do think we had a mango tree because she loved mango as well. And I tended them. She wanted them and she was going to care for them, but I ended up doing it. And then we moved. So I never got to eat the fruits of my labor, as they say, because it's usually 2 years before they produce a fruit. And we were into the 3rd year and we moved. And then I bought this house and she moved here. Never had the fruits of my labor. Mangoes, yes. I love mangoes. Oh, it's a very sweet fruit. One very wild toddler, 4 years old. Woo! Boy, that's a youngin'. That's a youngin'. Oh, heck, I might as well have a half a dozen. Thanks, Lisa. I'm trying to let the hospital team give me a break. Yes, you need to. Even if it's just for an hour a day or 2 hours, or you know what I mean? Even for the night, just to be able to know that, you can just sit and read a book or just... Mr. Bo, go to bed. Stop. Even if it's for a night. Sorry, if you're going to hear that, guys, I apologize. Mr. Bo is not having it because I'm not paying attention to him. So he's going to sit there and whine and cry. So I think I'm going to remove him from the room, close the door, and he can do this crying outside. So just give me 1 second. Come on, boy. Out. Out. Mr. Boat, go. Because that alone would drive me nuts. All right. Let him do his crying outside. He's fine because he's not getting pets. So then he's all upset about that. Sorry. Great idea on the Bound Dominion. A buddy of mine has a metal hangar home. Yeah, nicely finished, insulated, holds the planes in RV. Yeah, see, I'll have the RV because it'll be a 10-foot garage door, but it's a 12-foot building and it's 30 feet wide by 40 feet long. And then I have a nice 40 feet backyard for the dogs, and I'm gonna have a wraparound porch, an L wraparound porch. I have a 20 by 20 um, cement pad outside of my barn dominium. So if a friend comes over, if a dasher comes over, they'll have a place to plug in and have a place to park that's level. So, yeah. So I've already thought of all these things, and then pull in. I can pull in and I'll have a double door so I can pull in through my sister's driveway, or when I have the easement done, I have a driveway coming from the main road all the way to my property, and I can just do a circle. I don't have to back out or anything, so it's kind of nice. So that's how that's working. We'd one small mango farm in Humpty Doo that we built a small house on. We ended up getting offered way too much money for it, so let it go. Nice. Hey, if you can make a profit on it, great. But I think I like that idea of having a mango tree, or I like pears, which I had a pear. There was a pear tree, an apple tree, orange tree, and a mango tree. She had 4 trees. So, and that might be an idea, just have them because all around me, the woods that were there, see, here's the property. The property originally was a logging farm. Okay. And it was mostly pine. So literally on the lot, you see row, and they were 30-year lots. So what they do is they cut down all the trees, they grind them up, they burn the stumps, everything. They grind up the soil and replant. Now in 30 years, that plot doesn't get touched again until 30 years. And then they go ahead and harvested it again and do the whole thing. So they have like 30 plots, and every year they go ahead and take out one plot. Okay. So the property she got was the timberland, I guess, decided they wanted to move somewhere else. So they sold off the land to my sister, and they divvied it up into 13-acre lots. And so my sister got one of them. And then she's selling her home currently. And I said, okay, well, if I sell my home and get this and take the proceeds and then pay off and get the 1 acre, then I said, you know what? I could technically be mortgage free, own the land outright. I only have to pay taxes on the electric bill and the fiber optic bill. There has to be a well and a little sewer, but for one person, I don't need much. I can use a 55-gallon drum tank, and I can use a compost toilet too. It doesn't bother me to have that. So I said to myself, I might just do that. So looking at all of that, I will probably end up doing that, and then just getting a small well with a little pump to get water into the house. I've dealt with that before, changing the filters and maintaining that. So I'm not too adverse to that. So that is what is going on with the property. Now it's kind of nice because you all know that my sister and I are like best friends. So, and we are sisters. So it's kind of nice to, she's a 2-minute drive away from me currently in her own home, and so now it's a 2-minute walk. Oh my gosh. It's exciting. It's exciting to say the least. Oh, poor Mr. Bolt. Yeah, he's still crying. Hey Adele, how are you? No, he's singing, not crying. Yes, he's singing. Boy, he's singing a tune all right. Boy. Adele. Hey, everyone's saying hello. Sounds great. So that is what is this week basically. Um you didn't hear. Oh, why? Cool. You'll have a squadron of PMCs coming to visit. Hey, I got an acre. Come on down. It ain't clear, but hey, you'll find a little niche somewhere. Would you ever consider having the property listed on Harvest Host like Johnny? Yes. Actually, my intention is this. Okay, I have an acre. And basically, it is 100 feet wide and 435 feet back. So it's a long skinny. Okay. So it's a long skinny acre. So what I plan, and I have easement to that lot on that is not my sister's. I'll have my own driveway, my own mailbox and stuff like that, all the way to the main road. So the main road will come down and literally will be on the whole side of my 435 feet frontage. So I was actually going to start making like pads for, Harvest Host, or just, $5 a night or whatever. And then if it really, takes off, because I'm in between Livingston and Cleveland. So I said, you know what? It's going to be a developed area, but I'm 5 minutes away from 59 freeway. I mean, it's like so easy. So I said, easy to just put a little pad in there for somebody who's self-contained, and then eventually have electric and water put into each pad. Um, I don't know about sewer, but I know electric and water, for each pad as I go down the lot. Why? Because I'm never going to use a full acre. I don't need a full acre. I was very comfortable in 199 square feet. I mean, the barn dominium at least is 1,200 square feet. I'm in 1,600 square feet, and this house is still too big for just one person and two dogs. So I'm quite fine with just I was happy in a tiny house at 199 square feet. But happy in the van. So if you can live in a van, you can live anywhere. So with the rest of the acre, I plan on having little spots, but I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Because with Harvest Host, you really gotta. It's more like buying something. Don't really care. You need a place, fine. Especially my dashers. You know what I mean? I got a spot. If it's open, go ahead. You know what I mean? My dashers are my dashers. So eventually, yes, I was thinking of doing that. Absolutely. Every second house up in Darwin is all metal. And they're in the tropics. They're in the tropics and suffer from cyclones and need to build like Fort Knox. The ones we built with core filled blocks, bulletproof. Well, a lot of that, see, what I plan on doing is with these metal buildings, usually the metal buildings are just drilled right into the concrete slab because it is a concrete. But I'm going to require that they have fasteners. I mean, it's rated for 140-mile-an-hour wind, but I'm going to also include hurricane ties, be required for all of the roof and the soffits and the attachment onto the concrete. So that'll be, unless something comes flying through the side, and even that, it's going to have the insulation in it. So it's not going to be just there, not just the metal. There's going to be insulation. There's going to be moisture wicking, inches in between. I'm going to have it, thermowrapped and spray foam insulation and all the wiring, 2x4 for the walls. So it's not going to be some flimsy house, because the 2x4 and the insulation is just going to reinforce what's there. So it'll be okay. I might come out to visit. Yeah. I'll have the, like I said, I'll have a 10 by 20 pad. Well, it's 20 by 20. 2 cars fits because I need one to drive in and out of. But there'll be it's a 20 by 20 concrete pad in front of my garage. So, and then I'm going to have external plugins for whoever comes to visit, 30 amp like pluggers. And then I'll have 130 amp inside for me to plug in my van. The best part is if it's raining or whatever, fine, let it rain on the barn. But I'll have my pop top up, everything else, because it's a 12-foot ceiling in the middle. And my truck is only 17.6 and it's 30 feet long, or 30 feet long. So I'm like, hey, I'm set. I'm set. Hello, everybody. Everybody. Hi, Elsa. How are you? Everybody's saying hi. Da, da, da. Rose, bring your lawnmower, Brenda. I think you're gonna need more than a lawnmower, though. Right now, it literally is full of pine trees, brush, and pricker bushes. Oh my God, there's so many damn pricker bushes. But the land right now, and let me see if I'll just show you quickly, like what it looks like right now. Now, y'all have seen the little video from last live about, what it looked like, right? Well, this is what this week's progress was. It is amazing. I'm so like, let me see if I got it. That's the driveway in. You can see the pegs for the house leveled. There's the backyard. We're going to still fill in. There's still some trees that need to come out. Okay, so I will show you the little... did I say something? I think I did. Here we go. All right, guys. All right, Dashers. The pad is clear with the trees. We are looking at home base. This is it. Gonna be home base. All cleared up. So you guys had seen how much the trees are now gone, all the pricker bushes. They took about 30 dump truck loads of dirt from the back of my sister's property, and then just drove it up there and dumped it to level it. So everything is filled in. Everything has been packed down, ready for concrete. The people have to come back, and they actually have to cut a few more trees down to make my 40 feet backyard for my puppers. And then They're gonna finish it off, make it all nicey and smooth. It rained, so therefore, it got muddy, so they couldn't finish the job, so they're gonna finish the job in January because of the holidays, so and we were okay with that. So, yes, you get a little taste of what's been happening. And let's see. Good thinking. Elsa saying hi to everybody. Sounds like you need to borrow Carlos a goat. No, I don't need a goat. It's not that big of a it's not that big of a backyard. Looking good. I know it's scary in a week how fast it got done. Like literally, he took maybe 2 minutes per tree. One was 5 because it was a bigger tree, but the rest of them were like a minute. He took his bulldozer and went boop. Roots and all just came up. Boop. And then he picks it up and pulls it to the pile. Literally, I have a pile of just long trees. So I'll be cutting those up for firewood. Because yes, I want a fireplace. I want a fireplace. My husband had one of those sit-down lowers. He doesn't share. And I have one too. But for that small lot, I'll just probably keep my push mower. Very pretty land. It is. The trees are really tall. I said, well, I don't have to worry about lightning strikes because the whole damn all around me, those pine trees are probably 3 times the size of the building. They're way up there. Sweet. I know, right? It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice. And my van lane, my family's always welcome. Always welcome. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a hectic next few months. Wow. And I found out from my realtor that this house that I'm currently at, because it had been regutted 3 years ago, and I've maintained it. I've had service on the AC and everything, and I've always maintained everything. That this house will she she said I will be surprised if it's on the market for a week before somebody makes an offer. This house is going to go quick due to the location that I'm currently in. It's a corner lot. It's all been updated. Granite, marble. It's not even granite. It's marble countertops. Um, everything that I loved about the house is still here. And so she says, it's not going to last very long on the market. So I know this house will sell quite quickly in the market that's here. So with that being said, literally, I have got to clean everything out of here in order for them to stage it. And then she'll bring her photographers in, take nice pictures, to post to get the property up for sale. So I know this is going to go quick. So I might actually have to get a storage unit for maybe a month or two, hopefully not, but just a storage unit just to put the things I want to keep. And then everything else is going to either be sold or put goodwill. I'll take the charitable donation. I don't care. Just get rid of it. I'll put stuff on the lawn and say free and watch by the end of, before nightfall, it's gone. So, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be an experience, that's for sure. Um, there's a joke about lending mowers and my wife. Okay. Got that one. Lending lawnmowers and wives. It's not a joke to me. on YouTube. Only you grab. Only you. It's about the condition that they'll both come back in. Uh-huh. Hey, Adriana, how are you? How are you? How's the new van? Once you loan it out, it's never the same. There it is. Hello, Adriana. Yay. So as you can see, it has been a crazy week. The home base, because literally it's going to be home base for a long time. I can't call it home yet because it's not going to be built out for a while. So it is just a garage that I'm building into a home. So it is home base literally. Hey, I can pull into my garage and live inside my garage, and they're not going to know any different. And the best part about it is they don't care. I mean, literally, I asked about zoning and about what do you call it? Do I need permits or this or that? They're like, no. I said, what about an inspector for the electricity or the plumbing? And no, we don't have that. What? Okay. She says, you buy a land, what you build is your business. Okay. Rock on. I'm okay with that. So just don't disturb your neighbors. That's it. I was like, I'm good with that. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm happy to be seeing you. I'm happy to see you too. Oh my goodness. I'm running late on the comments, huh? Gotta run. Have a safe and wonderful week, everybody. Oh, thanks, Judith, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yay. Thanks for stopping by. Good night. Stay safe out there. Yep, see? Stay safe and well. Ice cream and peaches on clearance for $2.99. Woo! All right. Gotta scoop that up. You'll have to think of a name of your property like Dasherville. That's a good one, Adele. I like that. Dasherville. Ah! I kind of like that. I really kind of like Dasherville. Oh my God, that would be kind of cool. What do y'all think? Yeah, I gotta come up with some kind of name. Wait, that's a good one, Adele. I really kind of like that. Good night, Judith. Home is where the heart is. You got that right. And it's usually in my van, so I might as well bargain in my van. At least in the garage, the barn and mini when I'm actually building it out, I still have my stuff, like my couch and a regular bed and so on and so forth. So it's not like, the first thing that I'm going to do is insulate the damn thing. So, well, first I'm going to wire it because the wiring and the spray foam have to go hand in hand. But at least put the junction boxes so I can connect throughout the rest of the house and so on and so forth. But all that stuff has to be wired in. Once that's set, and they have fiber optic. I'm not so well off in the boonies, but I actually have fiber optic. I can get to the house. Holy crap. And then saying hello. That too. Love country like that. I know, right? Oh, Adriana. Peach ice cream sounds interesting. Love the country like that. You can truly be your own person. Yeah. They actually said they're like, I said, well, do I need a inspection for the electricity so I can get my resident, because you got to get your certificate of residency or something like that, so you can, or occupancy, certificate of occupancy, to let them know that you are actually finished with the house, so you can be charged with a home on the property. Um, but I'm building mine as a garage, so it's a building. So once the building is set up, yeah, sure, send out an inspector if you want, whatever. But property taxes is like, right now I'm paying about $3,500 for this little quarter acre, not even a quarter acre. It's so small. But over there for the whole entire 1 acre, the property tax with a building on it is about $1,200 a year. I'm like, okay. No brainer. Dasherville. Yeah, see, I'm liking that. I like that too. And I really like that. I might have to steal that. Dasherville. Elsa likes it too. At Dasherville. The barn is the the woman cave. Well, it's gonna be like that, honestly, because I'm gonna be living in the van, but in the garage. So I don't have to turn it on or anything else like that. I just, I have everything I have the kitchen, the fridge, the sink, and I have everything in there. I can cook, clean, and everything right in the van. I even sleep in the van if I can, if I want to. But on, whatever nice nights or whatever, it'll be insulated or whatever. I can sleep in my bed if I want because I'll just have the bed right next to the van. When I'm building out the actual part of the house and building walls and putting drywall on and all that kind of, insulation and everything else, first thing to do is insulate it, because once all that mess is done, I can block off, the area to put, um, like a bed. Instead, have my bed in the middle of the freaking barn. I don't care, you know, until I build out walls and things like that. But it'll have a door, it'll have windows, it'll have all that kind of stuff. So it'll look like a house on the outside, but on the inside will be completely nothing. Homestead. Yes, I will be homesteading it. I homesteaded the property I'm currently at. And you have to be, it has, and Texas, here's a new thing in Texas. So Texas was, you had to own the property before January 1 in order to claim that year as a homestead tax. They changed it either last year or the year before, that now it doesn't matter when you take ownership. If you file from that point, you were eligible for homestead tax no matter when you buy it. So it used to be you had to own it on January 1 in order to claim it. So if you picked up the property December 28th, which is what I did, January 1, the property was in my name. I was able to claim that year. But if you bought it in February, you'd have to wait till the following January in order to claim homestead. That was before. Now it's whenever you purchase it. So thank goodness for that. Woohoo. The Dasherville She Shed. Well, I mean, it'll be more than a she shed when I'm done with it. It'll be a home. It'll definitely be a home. But Dasherville, I like it when I can, because I can start taking down trees now and then, whatever, and then just start building out little pads every few feet. Not so everybody's on top of everybody, but, have about 20 feet in between everybody. And then you can have little plots right on down, right on down my driveway. I had a mango sherbet yesterday from Beechworth. Really amazing. See, I actually get this stuff from Costco. It's a mango drink. Um, and it has the pulp in it and everything, so it actually, like, tastes like fresh mango, and, sorry. With everything that's been going on, there's so much dust flying around here, it's not even funny. So, excuse for the cough, guys. In fact, let me just do this. Mountain Dew, guys, You know me, anybody who knows me, Diet Mountain Dew. There's so much dust flying around here from me shoveling everything. Mango, yeah, it sounds good. You have to have a jacuzzi. Oh, heck no. A jacuzzi, that is more work than it's worth. Funny, nice try, Adriana. No way. I'm on the road too. I mean, I'll be on the best part about the whole thing is when I leave for 2, 3 months on the road or whatever and come back to home base, best part, it's on my sister's property. And nobody, I mean, she has security cameras on her property all the time and everything else. She would go over and check on, the things just to make sure. I mean, she has a key to my house now. She, mi casa, su casa, as far as I'm concerned. She's my sister. She would never do anything, bad with me. Everything's always on the up and up. She's my best friend and just everything. I'm so blessed to have that in my life, that my sibling is also my best friend. So that, I tell you, is golden to me. So if I'm gone, she'll always make sure that everything is good on my property. She's literally a 2-minute walk. So I'm blessed. Margarita, once upon a time. That was amazing. Really? A mango margarita. I heard a strawberry. You could even later on put on a solar panel. Yes, absolutely. And I could, you know. Later on, everything is later on down the road. Everything is a build as I go. There is no rush to get anything done except to have the building done. That's it. I got to have a shell because if I'm going to park the car inside, I need to have at least some kind of protection from the elements if it's really bad, because I don't want my solar panels ruined by hail or some crazy crap. And it's better to be in a building. So looking right now, she's parked in the backyard, exposed to this, Texas sun, which is really harsh. So and the best part about it is my son is doing HVAC. So he has agreed to come out and help me to install mini splits within the barn for the summer. Yay, yay, yay. Thanks for the memories. Sounds like you could use a log splitter as well. Yeah, I probably will get one eventually. I definitely will first be just chopping them up, obviously. In chunk. If I can split it, yeah. I plan on doing that because you have no idea how, I mean, literally, there's so many damn trees on that property. But along with the trees come the prickle bushes and the overbrush and everything else. I'm like, oh. And I don't like pine needles. I really don't, but they're really good for the land because it does act as a bedding so the weeds don't grow up that much, because the sap is very rough. And I just have to make sure that I go up on the roof during the fall when the leaves are falling or the pine needles are falling, to make sure that it doesn't stick to the roof. That's all. You are not fun. I'm not fun. I'm no fun because I don't have the jacuzzi. Hey, Crystal la gringa. How are you doing? How are you doing, girl? Crystal, I actually thought I was watching the replay. You actually thought you were watching the replay? No, it's the real one. That's funny. I love it. I love it. That is funny. You're cracking me up. Anything that contains water, pool, hot, comes with a hot, yeah, pain in the ass factor. You got that right. I am not kidding you. It is more trouble than it's worth. No thanks. I'm all set. Here's the thing. There are so many dang ways to like they have blow up a furo. Like if you really want to soak in a hot tub or whatever, fine like that, you can actually put a tub in a shower, fill it up with hot water, and sit there and soak in it if you want. There you go. There's your jacuzzi. Okay. But yeah, I'm all set. I don't need to have the has to be pH balance, all this. No, I'm all set. I'm all set. It'll be sprinklers in the slip and slide. Oh my God, Peg, I remember those. Those things were fun. Oh my God. Are you ready for this? I actually was with a bunch of adults, and what they did is they took trash bags and they literally pegged them all the way down this big, huge hill. Like it had to have been at least, I want to say 400, 500 feet of just, then they put a hose at the top and let the water go. And people were, they were flying down those things like a slip and slide. It was awesome. Oh my God. That was the biggest slip and slide I ever had on. I was on. That would be funny. Oh my God. You can tell incredible steaks on pine needles. Oh, really? I've done that and they're incredibly delicious. Really? I'm gonna have to try that. No, Lord knows I have them. Hola. Because I was so late. You're never late, girl. You're always on time. Don't worry about it. Watch a bunch of nomad women slip and slide. Hey, that is so funny. You guys are cracking me up. It is too funny. Yeah, we'll push him down the hill. Nah, and he won't even get the slip part. He won't get the slide part. He'll just get the roll part. We'll roll him down. Hey, want to laugh at us? Okay. Okay. You want to really go? Don't go on that bandwagon? Okay. I'll administer the tequila. Yeah, okay. I know your plan now. You may need a big medicinal box. New medical box. All right, everybody. That has been the week. This week is a bunch of getting rid of everything and anything I can. So, I got to get the house on the market. I've got to get the Cascade still on the market. I finally got all the pictures done and everything else and all the posts. So now I'm going to be posting it on Facebook. I'm going to be posting the Cascade on Cascade Campers. I am literally having an estate sale, y'all. It has been crazy. I have 4 videos I already scheduled, so we should have 2 next week to the following week, plus the updates of shorts and things like that from the from Dasherville. Well, I like that. Adele, I'm gonna have to keep that. Dasherville. So from, updates from Dasherville. I'll put some shorts and some community posts for y'all so you know what's going on with that home front. Because it is a process, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. You're going to have an annual Dasherville event. Yes, Absolutely. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I have an acre, but it's not cleared. The only part that's clear really is, a little bit. So I'd have to go somewhere else until I clear it out. They do have alcohol at the Red Cross Inns, right? I have memories of having family water. I know, right? With a hose. Yep. I'm telling you. Hope everything moves quickly. If not, it'll go to Goodwill or Big Brothers Big Sisters or any Salvation Army, whatever can get a truck here to just haul it away. I have so much stuff I haven't seen in 6 months, and if I haven't seen it or used it in 6 months, it's out of here. It is time to downsize, time to get serious, time to get cranking. So I am literally going to be decluttering and then when everything is said and done, then I've got to do a deep clean of this house and get it up for sale. Yeah. So hopefully before I leave for Quartzsite, which is probably whatever, I have to look at what the RTR is, when the WRTR and the RTR is. Rissa will be coming out February 16th. So I'm hoping to still be in Quartzsite for maybe a month and a half, or around Quartzsite, whether it be Yuma or Lake Havasu or Quartzsite, where I will stay in the area, and then we'll camp for about a week, and then we will head to a meetup that's with a bunch of Tofino owners, and then she'll fly home from Phoenix, and I will go back to the homestead to close up everything. So, meaning close the deal, buy the land, get the land in my name, everything else, and so on and so forth. I hope to have everything as far as legally owning the land in January before I leave. And then the house closing, I don't need to be present, so I can do that online. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It will be interesting. Water balloon bombs, yep. So you passed Carol building a ville. You passed Carol building a ville. Yeah, well, I mean, Carol actually was, talking to me about it, about everything and how the legality of everything is going. But yeah, I'm actually good night, Dashers. Thank you, Crystal. Everyone, show Lisa's place. Show up at Lisa's place, and we'll have a Dasher clean out party and clear the land. Oh, I know, right? Oh my God, that'll be crazy. Well, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, Rose. January 11th is when it starts. Oh, January 11th? Okay, the RTR starts. I was thinking the same, Rose. Yeah. Stay strong, everyone. Thanks, Graham. We can clear it out in no time. Have a beautiful week, everybody. Yes, good night. So good night, everyone. It looks like everyone here is pretty much an OG Dasher. So thank you for showing up, guys. Please, if you're one of my moderators, leave your link below. If you are a content creator, put a big old C, so those that do watch the replay and want to check your channel out can just click on your picture and then go to your channel, so they know that you are a content creator, because we all help each other out. That's what we do. So thank you, everyone. Let me go. Are they still selling those 10-acre plots? There are a lot of people that are actually selling. They're going for about 50,000 an acre. But like the 12 lots, I think the lot was 280,000 for the 13 acres that she got. So that's how it worked. Because I think the bulk or whatever, a lot of it, they dug it out with a big old pond in the back. So a lot of that property wasn't being able to use. They already had a house slab on there and wood. So it was kind of different structure. But I don't know how much a wooded 10-acre lot would be. But they're reasonable for that area. Good night, everyone. Mo bang for your buck. Have a great week. Thank you, everyone, for showing up tonight. Please be safe out there. It's the holiday season. People start being a little crazy that they can't get whatever gift they want for their thing. Nothing is worth your life. Let it go and let it just, let them be whatever stress they want to have. Let them have it. Okay. But you don't need to do that. Be safe, everyone out there. And as always, guys, stop dreaming it and start living it. Love you all. See you all next week. Bye, everybody. Good night. Good night. Thank you.